Last time, humanity had beaten the robots back to the machine capital. The final decisive war was to be waged on August 8th. As a warm-up to the final war, Hungary and Voltz tried to bomb Cyprus and avenge the loss of Sardinia. However, Cyprus possessed a formidable air defense network designed by Turks. The system was manned by Yogurts, a Turkish player that roleplayed as SpongeBob. The Voltz Marine Corps then attempted a landing. Without air supremacy, Voltz Marines were defenseless. Voltz and Hungary then threw their entire air force at Cyprus. This decisive defeat permanently crippled the Voltz Air Force. Voltz was forced to slave away, rearming themselves until August 8th. However, a corrupted chunk in the map damaged a coolant system, causing a black hole to consume Voltz's base. To fix the black hole damage, Voltz's base was rolled back to the 1950s. Meanwhile, 01 was fielding 1980s technology. Also, the robots found an exploit that allowed them to go around Voltz territory and directly attack the main base. It took over 20 minutes before the Voltz Air Force responded to this sneak attack. 30 minutes, the machines had captured Voltz's main base. Robot infantry then started eliminating all survivors within the base. Mr. Pengu is the last Voltz warrior. The Voltz throne had fallen. Now Svalbard was mankind's last hope against the robot menace. However, Svalbard was fending off attacks from some other faction called Communist Union of Scandinavia. Hungary couldn't help either, because they were still locked in an eternal war against Cyprus. And so, the world fell into an eternal dark age, in which robots began mass slaughtering all humans. Then, the server froze. However, this was not a normal server freeze. The black hole that destroyed Voltz's base had also damaged the space-time continuum. And then, God granted humanity a miracle. The server came back online, and the miracle realized. Although Voltz's base was restored, their tech was still outdated, and the machines were still one province away from victory. While Voltz sends World War II planes on suicide runs, the robots are fielding exosuits made in 2021. kill one robo-tank, and another takes its place. Humans aren't the only species that robots despise. The robots had once again captured Voltz's base. However, this time the Führer escaped and managed to relocate enough forces to launch a counterattack. Also, Voltz was able to cobble together a squadron of modern attack helicopters. Although Voltz was making progress, the machines began their own counterattack. Flag bearer was killed, and Volt's progress was now being undone. Also, the server was starting to get laggy. Although Voltz was able to put up much more of a fight in this timeline, Svalbard was once again humanity's last hope. Now let's check how their base is doing. Wait, what? Tune in next time for the final conclusion of the saga.